welcome students. Here is the part second of conditional clause. In the previous video we give a brief introduction about conditional clauses, what basically conditional clauses are and how many types are there. Today we will try to understand its type first. Conditional clauses, as you know, these are factual implications. These are actually, hypothetical situations in which we assume a situation and likewise comes its result. There are basically four types of conditional clauses: type first, second and third, and we have one more conditional clause, that's zero condition. Today we will try to learn the type first of it. This type first it is used to express situations in which the outcome is likely to happen. So likely to happen means it's not guaranteed whether this thing will happen in future or not, but there are possibilities of its happening. Basically, what happens when we assume a thing, when we make a hypothetical situation before any incident, we use type first. Type first actually indicates that the action hasn't taken place yet. Basically, we use subject plus first form of verb. That indicates that the action hasn't taken place yet. It may or may not occur. Let us see at its formation. There are two clauses, as we already know. One is the hypothetical clause, that's conditional clause. We also call it as if clause. This if clause basically assumes, this is a factual implication, it assumes the situation and in the main clause comes its result. In type first we use, for positive sentence, we use if plus first form, subject plus first form of verb. In the main clause we can use either may, will or can, depends upon the possibility of the action. And we use infinitive, we know it is unchanging form of the verb, non-inflicting form of the verb. Let us give a few examples. For example, the sky is overcasted. I am assuming that if it rains, that this is a hypothetical assumption. If it rains, I will not go to school. This not basically it is required here because it can it can make the sentence meaningful. However, it's not necessary. The positivity or the negativity of any conditional clause depends upon its condition. If the condition is in positive sense, this is a positive sentence, and if it is a negative sense, it is a negative sense, no matter what the main clause what the main clause express, whether it is a positive or negative sentence. In one more example I can write here. For example, somebody has to appear in an examination. He has to prepare for that examination. We assume him. We say if he works hard, he will pass the exams. Okay, if you we have a cricket match. We say to our main batsman, if you play well, we can win the match. Okay, one more. If she calls me, I will tell her the truth. If you have courage, you can fight. Okay, so basically all these examples, they are imagined before the action. The action isn't done yet, hasn't taken place yet. That's why we assume things, and that's why there is a probability that these actions may take place. If we have to make its negative sense, how can we change it into negative? Let's see. If it rains, we can make it like this. If it does not rain, we have already learned the rules of Concord. If the subject is singular, we will use S verb, and here do may be used as does. If it does not rain, I will go to school. The outcome changes accordingly. If he works hard, if he does not work hard, he won't pass the exams. Number next, if you play well, if you don't play well, we cannot win the match. If she calls me, if she doesn't call me, I will not tell her the truth. If you have courage, if you don't have courage, you cannot fight. Okay, so basically on the given examples, you can imagine, you can understand what this type first actually is. We have to simply understand its formation. How can we make an if clause, and how is the main clause followed by, how is it made? Type first is used, we use subject plus first form of verb. This subject plus first form of verb indicates that the action hasn't taken place yet. If the action hasn't taken place yet, that means there is a chance of happening. The assumption that we make in the if clause, it may come true or may not. So that's why we say these are conditional clauses. This is type first of it. We have three more, in fact, yes, three more of it. The second one will be discussed in the next video, inshallah. Till then, goodbye.